Dada. To say how bad meet my just asenso and I say mama and I say Bantama MP how NDC me how say net here say net here no e dey ade na mo be na aso de mama me hu say ene me ko na 7 fa you do na me koto aba na mo say na mbotaye so ne bose bia wa hye mintam kwa koto aba say me hu sa de ni nyina e be de ma ha me say be me te me ba beto aba ayi me MP na say ba be yi me president that the how me so me ya me wa ha me timu me fam ne de Bantama for so no say me dwene no me ni do bi so a dwene so tete ti sa na me so
na mobile money eduma na wo ye challenges ben na o fam
more money challenges e fam no more money for me come so no committee inside that we be yiska this message ni ba ma wo nya notification say bakona yiska na wie na so this man emma sanda network no so timi jame o ti we be Ashanti we say 2 hours travel kwa na anya adwuma is a network na nye nti sa no so no yesi oto no man esa kwa yesi kakra na so benya obi didi ne ayi so no eno so no wanya sa
na edem pa na obehwa edem na obedina so ade to waba I feel
me de mja so me de to aba na be say go for the buy no obe ye free SHS ma anko bi mi wie asa na eba mi wie asa na eba no me twiri ba bi anase me nwa bi anase me putemu kura mete obi ko bi onya so mfa so na de me pote pa nke me kwakoto aba nya de say so bana policy so wo ye say me a wo ye free SHS so aye ba me a ye adwuma no mo so no ye hawo ne say uni me hawo obi ane ne hawo obi to odi loan na ye adwuma bo so nye loan obi ekosere no wadi sabe say nansen de aba no kra ne say so di udu dwagu ha baba no bi so ya no bi so tewa no asegu kem no okọ na wo na udu dwa no ni mo no bi so afakọ enso how aye komu no eno no tese me ka me kotoma aba de a it depend say who as a president I say you know wo ka asem bi na toma zo na me so bakoma so ade no e fa sa side na say e bobo me nwa bi de a na me rai say me kwakoto aba say me hwe na policy no na say de wo ka no ento asum na emmoa me na say emmoa me de a I'll not even waste my time. Say I'll just even wake up early to come and vote. I'll not even have time because I'll not even get any benefit from that. How should I even waste my time? That's the only thing.
That's it. So that is one of the traders here. He is a mobile money vendor. He has been working here. He also sells some equipment here, talking about the second-hand clothes and other equipment here. So Bantama is known for such trade, and he is complementing the mobile money trade with that, and he has been raising a number of concerns regarding his business, and he says that that will be one influential factor he would consider to vote in this year's election. But he has also been talking about what the political parties, talk of the major political parties, the NDC and the MPP, are putting across in terms of their policies, what policies they are bringing to alleviate the suffering of the Ghanaian. Let me engage one other trader here. She is also part of the traders here at the Bantama market, coming here every day to trade. Makwaba the Bachana One TV so.
Mejemoso. Na no pay ye chia ye tie fo nyina. Ahwefo ahwe ye. Omanpanimfo ye ha wo nyina ye ba akopɛ. Ye damase e wa mamu amubu maye. MPP, NDC, CPP ye damase. Na emum de ye ha wa ye de tumanim ne se. Ye sremo. Ye de abane duru ho aye beto. Na de obaba besi so no. Omo aye. Ye kokɔ divoa. Ye kɔ edwom aye ko hu se. Omo ne ma ne nyina price ye ba ako. Ghana ye ha wo nyina no. Uko dwoma anwa we ne bo side uko fia ne bo nko wo baba Bantama bakata uko kroma ne bo nko ti esere mo sa de mummo aye pa ya ha wo nyina ya mane o man ma ye din nyina no 2 abambofo no mummo aye na omuma omunoso wo so fala ya wo gina hokwa na obi ahwemofo no de adwane mummo aye sa de no nso free education ye kwan ye sei omumfa sika ne mo aye no mumfa market no wo monkra ne ma ne mra na muaye me feel say no be ma ye ho atoye pa droba fo bia ne do de ne price egie me free ayi ebu akwa na eba mafaka atere na abedu kurum ada na muaye na sa ne ma ne to ntwa wodu besi tano so anu ajo keska wodu besi sofola anu ajo keska Bantama ansa na wadu kurum ti mumwaye na mpanifo ne nya t-shirt na omo kraba omamu na nkofo sha ne kwano emoye omo fa sika ne mwaye edwadie mu na mumwaye sa akwan no so me fi se beboaye monkra ne ma ne mla ne yenya dwuma nye eno na beboaye yedamase
na ukase yamboa ewo nyamane boa na prepini say mo aditon for no na mo increase nyamano mo kase dollar ayese nti na mo nyamano mo raise prices.
Sir, the attorney says, I may my cocoa de voix of family, my man, me ye me duty, diaco. Baba no at duty, so now no ye duty in my near. Me feel see a hoba high. Some may corny agent me boa, me buy, also me checking near mano. The ameton ho, lol for any duty, I'm a little bit drew ye. Any price, and for so many was one, I may be at home. Me feel says, or no boy as I can so, ya won't buy high. Emma near Memunya de my it's in me makoto, and why I will honor 5 number do house and make me na me increase no. Me feel says I buy no so boas I can so. Na say be a me call KJT and hoda 8 million, and me Bantama 8 million. Will be anye until I know na my young children. To me feel so boy, boy pa.
Na oka transportation na so ufaka be men sa bedru dum ha. Edian party no ubepese abanfu from obeba no and I say MPP say ndi so ana de obeba no edian party no pese onye enfamwa sadie de
ebeboa ye party ni say abambofo no ye ewo kwa so a wo ba say bia obi gina bu akwa wo so hwe say ka ne baba bedru KJT a enye so obesi ye egu so folai ne yasa ato aso me feel say no ye adwuma ebeboa ye because so police ni hia we gina ho a wo lodui oduru ho anu ayi 10 cities dey ase police ni nsem police ni ne nkan chen so nsole mfiri ho no dey open no ye
won ho bi da
mehu mani so a mehu bebere timfi so mu yi sa ne man fi beboye.
Okay, so that is a security concern. That is the security concern, and that is about the transportation concern she's raising and talking about the pricing system in that the goods, the prices of goods are skyrocketing. People are not able to buy, and there should be a pricing system that would ensure that people would price their items according to the system that will be put in place by the authorities to ensure that people are not just letting their or taking decisions on their own to price their items. And she's also been talking about the security situation. Sometimes people take advantage of the lax or the laxity in the situation of security at some of the intersections to snatch belongings of commuters and other people. So a lot of people are talking about the concerns here. Their concerns is about the markets, it's about their trading activities, it's about what the government should do to help them so their economic activities can flourish, so they can go ahead to do their training without any hitch. And they have also been commending some of the policies of the government, that the government is bringing on board. So we are being joined by some of the assembly members. So you mention your name and tell me which electoral area do you represent?
Kwabna Watin, Bantama, Ahembrono. Okay.
Now, Bantama, Ahembrono, to say.
Oh, Yamiadum, Bantama, Adia Chayente, I think I'm only be an essay, Bantama Koso.
Eka development, Bantama, Obeka say, Edena Mulaki no Hasi.
Oh, Bantama, dear, ya kwaye, the light system, yeah. Ana security you know so na edwane de edwane emachoki ni paradox ana sabi obi e be kakra ono so de kwakoma na madidi enti na ma ohumbo nse edwane ase abontini inside nyina ayema yeah
na challenges na ewo he say na esi ha edwomman
challenge is there how mo because jom for no to say other areas abakwa na will be eton
ete say obi store no one na ekono obekọ obo nse makofu nyina asaso na omo ton mako obo nse bodefo nyina obi eton edwom de problem bi ani ho say bia bodefo nyina asaso problem bi ani ho
enka bambo ho asem
bambo nsem no time a me be assembly member no na your problem and no so na ema ye de to abama enti na ma so me factory mo se kwan bia so ameso na mo bia metu a be ma Bantama fo ho ato mo no me so me ne me committee members ye tu hu si o enti no be hwe Bantama de ye bambo nsem ekosopa because mo go back to the back to 8 years ago now call police station kwaje Bantama ye bad you know fun say near one man for second je man for phones Bantama but see a friend 4 years me buy here na me asa ato me so ye den community ti say Bantama de hit wom but say ye ji obi phone sa no man de aba phone pa enti wo be hwe say ade a wo buy me say my ye adwadi for man be interviews be bre say ade a bambon say man ko meka ba am gidi say minim de obi aka de but so maka kra intimi ko esa
enche bia na ekoto aba o campaign electoral area we no electorates no e den no mo kafa December election na ekoto
o hwe obi oye politician bia no so what when it to form na hu this election way anya gidi election way da form pa me wa say edidi atem na wom but election way election da form enti no edwomfo man no we ne de me say ye dwane ye wa NDC fo wom ye wa MPP fo wom NDC fo ba NDC fo be bosi MPP fo so ba MPP fo so be bosi sa ne dwane akoye ene cheda kura na chematemba ombe bosi obi a woni de kakra wom enti no me de ma adwurum de se atu wi a ane be won de susu ane bojo befa.
So that's the member of the assembly member for the Bantama Ahimbronum electoral area. He has been talking about the market challenges. He's talking about the congestion here at the market. He's talking about the political season. He says so far things are okay, just that the political parties are intensifying their campaigns within these areas to get the electorates to vote for them. So I'll put a question to him to ask him about what does he think his electoral areas would, or his electoral area members would look at to vote. And then to December election.
Okay, December election there will be a one anyhow they go to aba. Will be a one hagino they go to aba. Na the American na say obi a no bi ni challenges say fan e bia na me ko ton me ntoma ana de me back to school and they say fair education aba e no no nipa ne be gina so de ato na aba obi so no so kokwan so dollar kosoro into ono so kokwan ko so ono so beto na aba etinama abato na kwakoye two options obi de free education na ne ba eco school no auto trunk auto way na ne ba eco school obi so dollar na de na ye de normal report for ba na police for ache e normal be bria say omo che me de omo ka mama tv no omunya panyini bia wa ha no ma say e bia say de container si frac tema port ba o me yi container nipa na e duty na wa ye no bedru kwam ni ache no enso where containers e call takrade ye nchi wo mo from tema ye fa no say we drive to ayi but Kumasi de banana aye big challenge amaye etina say ni panyini bia so o ka bia amaye but ye asame be say de o form kura because ye nyuma adwuma kura ama e ma ye nkasa assembly man je police ji we fa koma obi o mpeso aso e bi nsida no kura ba ko pe say ya me assembly member mi gina ha na e bi aka say adwuma ba assembly man be je police anasa immigration one bi fa koma obi mpeso aso eno de e bi nsida yeah.
So he's talking about what people are talking about in this election, what he's been hearing on the grounds. People are talking about a whole lot of things. Talk of the trading, because this place is a trading hub, and people who do imports are worried about some of the restrictions they go through when they are bringing their goods from the ports to the markets here at Bantama. And he also talks about the policies that people are talking about. Talk of the free senior high school. Others are also talking about the policies that will help them, and that is what they are going to base their votes on. Finally, let me wrap up with him. Bantama, yeah, maybe a stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. 7 December. Bambono sign up as a police. SE Bambon Semno Hase.
Bantama, yeah, ne NDC for no money problem. Since I owe me many fee,
we MPP ni.
Me MPP ni. A haya ni awo me, a haya na metia. Many not rule some paper, so I'm a assembly member. Bant many NDC for you know me one. And this all back the olden days. Bantama, ye BNC as a MPP NDC for Contoqua. Obie ni wa one obiwa ye nyina ye bako. Se ba ye we are just near camp na ye kwanim sanity. Eti Bantama de e fa ye de eno de ebini ha so da metro
so he's talking about unity in the Bantama constituency. He himself is a party member, a New Patriotic Party member, and he says that there's no any issue with the MPP and the NDC in this constituency. They are all one, and he says that he doesn't envisage that there's going to be any clash between MPP members and NDC members in this constituency. And he says that after the vote, they are going to ensure that everything is calm before, during, and after the elections. Even when they declare the results, they are able to coexist as one people living in one constituency. I'll speak to another member, assembly member, who is joining us right now. So you mention your name and tell me which electoral area you represent.
My name is Afram Tufo.
From which electoral area?
Adwatu electoral area.
How is Adwatu?
Adwatu is cool.
Your roads used to be very bad. How are the roads now?
As for the roads issue, currently we don't have any road issue over there. Previously we were having terrible road issues, but currently our current MP, Honorable Francis Asansobuache, have solved all the road issues.
Is it because he's the roads minister?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. He even started the roads during when he was the Wexen Housing. He was in Wexen Housing.
So you are fortunate to have a member of parliament who is addressing your road concerns.
Sure. Not only the road distance. He has even constructed a complete, or he have built a school for us at Adumanu. And also currently we have about 8 boreholes during his era. 8 boreholes from our member of parliament for the last 3 years.
Some days to the election, what are people in your electoral area talking about?
As for Bantama or in Adwatu, we don't have problem because in Bantama constituency, we know Bantama to be NPP constituency or NPP strongholds. So things are going on well. Things are going on.
If you say things are going on well, what do you mean?
Well, the people are willing to vote for the ruling party. That's the MPP party. Because when MPP party comes to power, that's where we get our share or we get our cake. Because during the NDC era, they didn't even constructed just 1 kilometer in this.
Why do you think that was so?
Oh, because they see Bantama to be the MPP stronghold. So that's why the NDC people, when they come to power, they don't want to tackle any issues in our areas.
But are people talking about the economic issues, education, health? What are the key things they are talking about when you hear conversations leading up to the elections?
Oh, okay. For the economic issue, they were talking about how the prices has been increased. Especially when you go to the port side. But we all know that the past president, or John Dramani Mahama, sold the port to his friend. That was Vincent.
No, that's an allegation. We can't, and that's not the purpose of this discussion. So let's talk about the key issues people are talking about.
Okay, but me too, I'm talking about the originated of this.
But that can be attributed to the soaring prices in the market we see. We have a lot of factors that influence prices.
Because the reason why I'm saying this is that you know that all our goods are being imported from the other countries, and when they when they increase their destiny, it will affect us here. That was the main reason why I was saying that John Dramani Mahama sold.
No, I don't want you to toe that line. I want you to talk about what people are talking about.
They are talking about the prices. The prices.
And you know there are several factors that influence.
The main reason why the prices has been increased.
Okay, so let's not sway the discussions. So let's talk about, apart from the prices, what are people talking about again?
Oh, as for my constituency or my community, our major issue was the road, and currently all the road issues have been solved.
So the NPP has been dominating in this constituency, the Bantama constituency. Are you getting the benefits of voting for the NPP in the constituency?
As for Bantama, when it comes to benefits, we have benefited from this government a lot.
So let's speak about your electoral area specifically. What have you benefited from this government?
As I said, we have built a school for them. Every year in my community, not less than 100 people got scholarship to the tertiary. And also after the scholarships too, all the schools have been equipped. And I say equipped, I'm talking about the computer. The MP used to share computer every year to the basic schools over there. 12 computer per school, and also chairs for the schools. And also, as I said, boreholes, 8 boreholes for the past 2 years. It's not easy. And also when it comes to road issues, all the road issues have been solved in Adwatua Dumano. And also we have been constructed about 3 bridges in my area, only my area, 3 bridges. So we have benefited a lot from this government.
So your electoral area people are going to definitely vote for
massive.
For which party?
For MPP party. For the MPP party. Though my electoral area is the Zongo community, and as for me, I'm a Zongo boy. By this time around, we are not going to vote based on tribal destiny. We are going to vote based on competency. And we know that this government ruling party is the one who can give us what we want. Sure.
Okay. So, do you have anything to add before we let you go?
Oh, nothing much. But I will use your platform to thank my people and also to encourage them to think about the future. When I say think about the future, you should think about our brothers who are coming. This government initiated the free education, and we need to protect it. And if we can protect it, we need to vote for the ruling party. Sure.
But the other parties say when they come, they will also improve it.
Yes. They said they will review.
To improve it.
Review. Yes, I remember during J. Kofor's time, they said when they come, they will improve the teacher training allowances and the nursing training allowances. But you were here. They cancel all the allowances. So as for them, I don't trust them. To be sincere with you, I don't trust them.
Thank you very much, Honorable Assembly Member for the Adwatu electoral area. He's been talking about the developmental projects he benefited from the New Patriotic Party. His electoral area people have benefited from the New Patriotic Party. The Assembly Member for Abrepo electoral area, he is also joining us to talk about his electoral area and what people are talking about in his electoral area as far as the election 2024 is concerned. Honorable, you are welcome to Channel 1 TV.
Thanks very much.
How is Abrepo electoral area?
Abrepo Junction.
Abrepo Junction electoral area.
There's a difference between Abrepo Junction electoral area and Abrepo Junction electoral area. Abrepo Junction gave name to Abrepo, because without Abrepo Junction, you cannot go to Abrepo. Yeah.
So you prefer Abrepo Junction, not Abrepo?
Yes, because Abrepo is an electoral area on its own, with its assembly member. Yeah, and from Abrepo Junction, you go to another electoral area before you go to Abrepo. Yeah, so vast difference.
Okay. So how is the community doing?
Oh, by God's grace, the community is doing massively very well. Yeah.
Some issues, people complaining about. What are they complaining about?
Oh, now as I speak, the people of Abrepo Junction, I don't think they don't have things to complain.
Why do you say so?
Oh, yeah, because when I was vying for an assembly member, that time there was only one challenge facing the electoral area. And I did promise them that when I am voted into power, I will do very well and work on it. That was robbery incidents. Yes, going on, thievery going on in the electoral area. And I think a week after I was elected, I gathered and started with the community to fight against those few ones giving bad names to the community. And in fact, with the help of the community, we've worked much on those people, and the thievery issues in the Abrepo Junction community is very, very, very low now. So their challenge or their problem at first is more than 50% solved. That's why I was saying the Abrepo Junction doesn't have much problem to talk about. But what they were talking about is what I have worked on for.
So we have some days to the election. When you put your ears on the ground, what are people talking about?
Honestly speaking,
specifically in your area?
Yes, honestly speaking, specifically in my area. If elections was to take place in Abrepo Junction 5-6 months ago, basing on Abrepo Junction alone, at that time, there would be, I should say, a defeat, if not massive defeat, a defeat for the ruling party. Those months, if I am using that Abrepo Junction as a case study.
Which months were these?
I'm saying 5 to 6 months back. But as I speak now, the minds of Abrepo Junction and the Bantama constituency a whole have totally changed. Because what the people were expecting to see at those months, they were saying they were not seeing things like development in the constituency. They were not seeing anything being done by the government those times. But as now, the people are saying the government is doing marvelous in the constituency, in Abepo Junction electoral area.
So that is changing the trend.
And not that it's changing, it has totally changed. It has totally changed. So if we are to vote today, I don't know what may change the minds of the people of Abepo Junction and the Bantama constituency as a whole by tomorrow. But if we are to vote today, NPP as a party will win massively strongly in Abepo Junction and the Bantama constituency as a whole, because the people see most development projects in the constituency. When it talks of roads, in fact, the government is doing very, very, very well.
Is it because your MP is a roads minister?
Oh no, not that, because when you go to
there's an advantage.
There's an advantage, but you see, when you go to a different constituency, you see those constituencies also, their roads being tied. So it is not because our MP is a minister of roads, but because the government is doing very well on roads at this time. That's why we've had the impact of being benefited from the government roads project. And if we put roads even aside, the MP has done a lot of things that has given the constituents the hope to vote for the member of parliament and his party. When you go to health sector, let's take health sector for instance. The Agenda 111 project, we've had one, and it
Where is it located?
From Abepo Junction, right after Islamic school. Yes, the site is there. They are there working on, and then the MP also had given 2 ambulances to Sontreso Hospital, which
so how far will they work at the site?
At the site, I can't give the percentage, but it is going on over there. I'm not a technical person. Those technicals, if we talk about the media, for the media, if it was to be a media question, I could definitely give you a specific percentage. But about constructions, you and I, we don't have knowledge about it, so we can't give
so the MPP, you said, has done a lot, especially in your electoral area. What is that one thing that MPP has failed to do for the people of Bantama, for their loyalty they've been voting for the MPP over the years?
The question is it over the years or at this time? Because over the years,
over the years, what is that one thing that MPP has failed to do to fulfill the loyalty, or to also give back to the people for being loyal, saying that though they have done the roads, fine, that is development. They have done education, that is development. They've done health, that is development. But that is what is that one thing that is lacking in this constituency that the MPP has not done?
The constituents, in terms of, I don't think they lack much. What they say is, when I get maybe soft loan to cushion my business, that is what the people are saying. Getting soft loans to cushion their business is what I hear them talking of. Aside trying to get some loans to help cushion their project or their business that they are doing, I don't see or I don't hear the constituents talking anything different.
Okay.
Anything different. Because what they were lacking previously, when Honorable Asenso came with his party, in fact, they have changed. They have done what they were expecting. And then it is going to reflect massively on December 7th.
So on December 7th, what should be the security situation at Abreport Junction electoral area so that your people can be safe finally?
Oh, talking about a security situation here, Abreport Junction, elections you can't predict. You can't predict people. And if not that, then even I can say, then the security people even shouldn't worry themselves bringing security in Abreport Junction. But human nature, you can't predict human. So it shouldn't be intensive security. It shouldn't be, because Abreport Junction, we are one. We are one here. We know ourselves. We believe in ourselves. We trust ourselves. And MPP, NDC, we do everything together. If you can see NDC person and then NPP person sitting together, eating together, doing everything together. Even MPP men, you see them being friends with NPP girls, and you see MPP boys being friends with NDC girls. So Abreport Junction, we are united. We are united here. We share everything together. So in this election, cannot change the love, the unity that is in Abreport Junction here. No. It can't.
Okay, so we are still coming to you from the Bantama market in the Bantama constituency. We've been engaging with some traders, we've been engaging with the assembly members. So reps of political parties will also be joining us, and we've been hearing varied concerns about what people would use, or the factors that would influence the voting pattern of the people here. People are talking about trade, talking about transportation issues. They're talking also about security. Assembly members themselves are confirming that they have had developments. As far as development is concerned, talk of the roads, the health, and the education. Their electoral areas are doing well, and they think that this government has also been giving back to the people of the Bantama constituency, especially within their electoral areas, because the people in their electoral areas are aligned to the party and voting for the party in past elections, and they believe that the voting pattern of the people is not going to change so much, because they are going to vote for the New Patriotic Party because of the developmental projects they have been bringing to their electoral areas and also the constituency. So the Bantama constituency used to have poor road networks, and talk of the areas like the Abreport and the Adwatu areas, and these roads have been done. People are happy, and they are commending the ruling government for bringing this project to bear and bringing these projects to their electoral areas and their communities. We're engaging more with the people here to still speak to them about what they are going to vote about, what is the policy that is convincing them, and all that. Within the same, Eden Autonoha.
Oh, me plantain. The attack was here.
I'm ready.
Chile baba. Na se ade akoso na bufu time. Aban bi anto ne emem. Enso se no anwabo no seconds bi akwa ayatum. Yakoto bi 92. Se yes akwa ni 2 minutes kwa se akwa ye 95. Ana mo mani pa ye adwuma hunu sa. Enti be ka chom se ye nto ne memuti. Empanyefo hwehwem no mo nkwa emom tonton ne ma na odwom ho no mo. Obi ye de obi apaso de na ade ye je. Ade nti na ese basa. Abra ye nto ne emem. Enti e de ka chom se so mo fi so mo ntime enti ne ma no so de anwa no ye se beja eto. Ye adwuma beja eto. No mo so so mo ba wi anwa no mo nwe.
No ja eto ade na odi be cheap plantain.
Oh meti me aye adwuma foforo.
Na ye enti bia na ekoto aba. How ben na wo be pese omo amoba no omo nsom na omo ntimi nya ne yie ma.
Say ye betu abai. Ye betu ba mo ngunye mamaye. Amungunye mamaye. Ana nye aban na ayeye nipa na yeti oman ni mu no. Ana edi sa abone no. Enti aban no ankasem.
Na okwa ade enti na mo se ya tutu nyam na
da bia omo se ya to sefam. Ya to dolam. Enso mo boa. Omo boa ye nyina dollar no mimi dibi Euro me dibi. Na san na besi san bi. Enti no papa, the omo ya no ye nipa na ye nya aban na. Enti nipa no sesa ya adwen. Sa nipa no mo ye san nyina bi ya asofo. Ebi ye sof maame, ebi ye makuofuo, ebi ye hwanhwan, obi ya si asori de obi fre nyame. Ye nyina abone ne ye di ti omunya de mo ye no. Nye nti ne maso na nipa nso ho enha ye.
Na abana ekotu no ede no obegina so de ato aba.
Abana de aboa me chese free education me ba no oya de otimi akobi. Nti no e bon pai so obi ya nto abana MPP na on some free education. Free education.
Okay, so that's a plantain seller. She is so concerned about the increasing prices of cooking oil. She is blaming the situation on traders who are just increasing the prices. She's not blaming the government so much, but she's calling on the authorities to look into this issue and go all out to investigate how the prices go up. She says that the traders or the sellers of the oil she buys to fry her plantain complain or attribute the increments to the exchange rates and other factors. But she still believes that that is not the way to go. She is also talking about the free senior high school policy that the government brought. She is a beneficiary, and she would vote to maintain this ruling government, the MPP government, to continue with such a policy. But a major worry is the increase in the prices of cooking oil. That is one of the major commodities she uses in her business, and she wants the government to step in and ensure that things go down for her, or the prices will go down. And we are in an election year. She wants the government to ensure that things are okay for everyone, since we are in an election year and getting to the end of the year. So we are still in the Bantama markets, varied opinions, people talking about their votes sympathizing, people are talking about their concerns, people are talking about what they want the government and also the political parties to do in terms of their policies. Let me join this young man here to tell us about his business here. Watching.
Oh, it's my mom's business.
It's your mom's business.
Yeah,
okay, so you've been helping her?
Yeah, I've been helping.
Are you in school or out of school?
No, I just completed SHS.
Okay, which school?
Prempeh College.
Oh wow, a man for
Seniors.
a man for
Seniors.
Okay, the only college in Ghana. Okay,
Probably.
But the precise people always beat you in the science and maths.
But you know we are always the best, so.
You're always the best. Okay, so how is the watcher business going?
Some way, somehow, we are managing. Yeah, we are managing. Because when looking at the situation right now, day in, day out, they are increasing staffs, and you have nothing to do about it. You only buy it like that. Like, for instance, oil like this. My mom came here to talk about the issue, about the increase in oil. Just yesterday we went to buy, I think, oil 900. Today when we went, it was 950. So we just hope for the best. Yeah, that's what we are hoping for.
Okay, so you just completed from school. You are waiting for your results, then you can proceed. You are a young person going into the 2024 general election.
Yeah.
Is it the first time you are going to vote?
Yeah, it is my first time.
Wow. Okay, so what's the expectation like? Are you anxious for 7th December?
Yeah, some way, somehow, I'm a bit anxious for 7th December, but we don't know who we are going to vote for. Because, yeah, the two parties are, I would say they are of the same thing. They all expect, one way, the other way around, you don't know who you are going to vote for, because when this person comes into power, what he likes is what the person does. So we don't know what to do. So
But what is that one key thing, the policies you have heard from the NDC, you have heard from the MPP, Movement for Change, a New Force, and other parties, you have heard their policies. Which of them is striking your mind?
Okay. I'm not doing politics here though. So, but I heard the NDC saying when they come into power, first year students going to the university, the tertiary is gonna be free. So, I think that's what struck me. Like, looking at my mom's situation right now. When she's comforted to pay certain amounts of money for me to go to tertiary, I don't think she's gonna get that money. So I'm not basing on what Mahama said though, but I'm trying to say that I think it will help me. And if the MPP also has something that will help us, I think it's also good.
And what is that? Have you've heard from them? Or what is that thing from the MPP?
About the free SHS, I enjoyed free SHS, and to be honest, I really enjoyed it. And I think my little sister is also enjoying the free SHS. So about that, so that's the only thing I can say about the NPP. That's the only thing.
And as a first-time voter, you are still undecided on which party to vote for. So let's look at the concerns you have. All of them, when they come, they do things to favor them. What do you want a new leader in this country? What system do you want to be changed?
Okay. So one system I would like, if a new leader is elected into power, I think solving the problem of unemployment for youth will be okay, because we youth we are really struggling, and sometimes it leads to a lot of ways we divert ourselves to. Yeah. So
that's a young voter. He just completed senior high school, and he's a first-time voter. Though undecided, he's still trying to weigh the political party manifestos, talk of the major political parties, the NDC and the MPP, weigh their manifestos and decide on who to vote for. So we are being joined by some of the political reps who are arriving now to talk about the Bantama constituency. Chairman of the National Democratic Congress in the Bantama constituency, and I'm being joined by, you are the secretary?
No, the communication officer of
Communication
Bantama
officer. Wow, that's good. So let me start from the chairman. How is the campaign going on?
The campaign is going on very, very well, extremely well, more than expected.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bantama constituency.
Yeah, we are taking over Bantama constituency this time around.
Wow.
Yes, because Ghanaians are fed up with MPP lies and all. So the Ashanti region has decided this time around to back the NDC. So you saw what the rally we had the other time, the walk. You saw what happened, and then.
But people said you bassed people from other places.
We didn't bust anybody. We don't even have money to do that. It was internally organized work. We didn't bust anybody. If we want to bust somebody, you would have seen more crowd than that. Wow. Yeah, just internally.
What is giving you this hope? You sound so confident. Bantama constituency.
The talk from Ghanaians, that is what is giving me hope. Especially the way this guy has spoiled our economy.
But we are talking about specifically the constituency. When you hear from the people, what are they talking about? Because people are saying that the roads were not good, Adwatu area, Brepor, they were not good, but they've seen massive improvement and they will tilt to the MPP. And you are saying you are taking over.
Those who are saying that are typical MPP people who, whatever happens, they will still back them. But the majority of people in Bantama are saying that had it not been this election, there wouldn't have been any construction of a road. They came into government for 8 years. After 2-3 months for them to exit, they are now busily constructing the roads in Bantama. And what we also know, they have not finished. Very, very soon you see a strategy of MPP. They have been doing it and they always do it. They will start something for you to know that they are doing something. After the election, you see that they will exit everything. They will leave the constituency. They will leave every project they are doing now. So that one, you know, when I'm talking about the economy, Bantama people are also part of Ghana. We all go to market. We all go to the same market. We all feel the pain of economic hardship here in Bantama. So the majority are saying that they are fed up with the MPP. They are bringing in our PC. That's Adekojo Dapa. He is coming to take over. Asensu is doing the roads. It's not from his pocket. And if it is not because they want to do something, they would have constructed the road. He has been an MP for 8 years. He has just started the construction of the road. So that one is not moving the people in Bantama. So that one is not moving them at all.
But the assembly members are happy that at least their areas are seeing developments. And they are the developmental agents in these areas. So when they speak, it means the people are speaking.
No, they are speaking their minds. They are speaking what they are thinking about. But the majority people know very well that they are doing it because of the vote they want to get. If it had not been the vote, they wouldn't have done it. So we know, we are aware that the people in Bantama are not moved by that the construction they are doing. It's a mess.
Okay, so let's talk about you taking over Bantama in this election. Yeah. So in the last election, your parliamentary candidate you presented a different person. Yeah. He had a little over 7,000, and the difference between him and the current member of parliament was so wide. Are you sure you're able to close the gap?
Yeah, this year we'll close the gap. Last election, as you said, the gap was a bit wide. But this time around, it's not only in Bantama. Ghanaians as a whole have seen the full nature of the MPP. The same thing is relevant. You know, Kennedy Japan came here to tell us that Asensu is a liar. Asensu.
Okay, so I think that is past. Let's talk about present and election issues now.
No, it is not past. Kennedy Japan made that comment
about their primaries, and that is done and dusted. So we are talking about.
It's about the person we are presenting.
Yes.
It's about our MP. So if you have a corrupt MP.
But no, you can't say that on my platform. But he said that because there was an internal contest, and that has been done. The people have still.
So are you saying Kennedy Japan?
No. Listen.
No, I just want you
the people I can't confirm that, but the people have still chosen him to represent them.
No,
that is what they want.
Let's talk about
your candidates. Let's talk about your candidates. Your candidate. What new thing is he bringing this time around to take over Bantama? I'm interested in that topic because
he is bringing a lot of new things. First of all, he is a young, energetic person. He is saying that Bantama people, especially the youth, needs job. You understand? You know, they are constructing Agenda 11 at Ampami. He said categorically that Agenda 11 construction there is not important because the people need job.
But there's no hospital in Bantama.
No, when you have at Bantama constituency, you have 3 major hospitals. We have Suntresi here, we have G here, we have other hospitals.
But there's congestion at Konfanochi. The management have been complaining about
more
congestion.
Than 3. There are a lot of hospitals in Bantama constituency. When you go to Kumasi Gas, you see a big hospital over there. We have a lot of them. So we don't need a hospital, but we need a factory that will give jobs to the people. So my PC is saying that when we win, we will not continue that Agenda 1 day. He is going to use that, convert it into a factory that will give a lot of jobs to the youth of Bantama. That is what they are buying. That was as eaten into their mind. That's why they are all following him massively to vote for him, to bring him as an MP.
Okay, Chairman, let me talk to your communications officer. So you have been on the ground campaigning. What responses do you get from the people?
Thank you very much. Here is Bantama. So I would have preferred to speak Chi so that my people would get everything that we are saying in total. So I would like to speak Chi so that...
You can go ahead.
All right, thank you. Yasha campaign na say, yede bane we ya nisa. But a phone for non some more Kenyan say, this time round here, Bantama constituency. Omo to abano no ma to ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama any honorable Kwejo Adeidapa. In a sense, so we shall Bantama Hanama, a ye jedie, and na ye bibia, a jedie unqua. So besha baby a yejnea, market women no modo so a hanmo bebree, Bantama proper ye jedie. And I may know say, and catiteno, any yen first na NDC abayo wosono. Na dollar to CD ratio no na ye papa no, na ejina ne nice no, na ye 4 CD to $1 no. Na nka beba be share 40 feet container nke guha. Ye jinioma broka. But as usual, and I may know say, oba who say container be eni emegu hon ma ye beton. Amanfo ntimi nkokwan so nyinioma. Eno any the reality amanfo e kan wo ye Bantama ha. Enye no nko na me chairman e ka bibi fe adwuma ye ho. Youth in Bantama for say, ye rasenso abetena so 8 solid years ni. Since say ye to aba NDC winning aba wo Bantama constituency daw. But aha and the youth no eni adwuma ye. Enti no aye to say de bia no ye first selected people delegates no ni amabi allegedly it is 200 million 20,000 vote buying kwa. But this time round there one magia to say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 24-hour economy no deba no. So what the bar e memu no benye adwuma ye. So what the bar honorable Kwejo Adeidapa ebe mo menye bia ye. Ahanom ye ma menu mo digwai. Eno mo gyetre wei. Enti say ye ba abemu na women's banking no eba. Ame man na dwetre di ahye wondwuma di ase a wogidi se won to aba ema NDC no beto ama hwan ene se obehya won say na omo ye propaganda bi se ene kaya ye phone ni ho ye do omo nyina kode ben ye drew ha se won the kind of people la wo mo so ne ma wo mo ha ene na John Dramani Mahama ne NDC abai se nyame yen adom na se ye to aba no ye wi ni a some of no nyina ye do won kwa kogu adwumem ama ye chia won tirinsa ye wie so a wo koso so a ya ma osika to bottom ma de akwa. So this election na ye kono enye the typical Ashanti for abato na ye to ye de ye wo ye to MPP mo enti se aban ni koyo san koyo ye to ama no me tie me din de bene wa me ya Ashanti ni mapa. That is why I opted to speak Chi so that my people will hear whatever I want to say. The ye kanyana ne say amemo de esesa na aba but pronisi he who much is given much is expected. Me see senkanya NDC honorable Kwejo Adeidapa a was soja esi asenso to a mimi to oshima manfom ye bridge essay for the past 80 years in ye constantly ne nsuo ne to e fa nipa menua yatnemam na fa nipa aka some few months to election Yabeya bridge na maye. So do you expect say you got to aba because of the bridge na yabeya maye na? No. Sabwa. What yabebwa? Se wonim de ye na nka ye ne ntema nka wani mutei. So what you say? De eye no ka wo ye ne ntema enka wani mutei. Akwan ya de papa. Sa infrastructural development no nyina eya papa. Na no. MPP for ka che say akwan ye nwe. Nene ya kwan ye be wi ada na. Maybe so. This election na ye kono. It will based on the ye papa ko for kache ye was see yen share ya sitting me en toaba. And this time round, se me yo ba 10 ya me babe ko free na me babe ko school na de aduane ya spy e de man se won kodi no nyare medam so a ye beto aba de ato afa.
Okay, so that is the communication officer for the Opposition National Democratic Congress in the Bantama constituency talking about some developmental projects, lauding the efforts though, but she says that it is late, it is because of the election, but people are complaining about economic hardship and that is what they will vote for. And she talks about the youth unemployment in the constituency and that the NDC's PC in this constituency is going to ensure that that is solved. Finally, a brief remarks from Chairman. Chairman, tell us in about 30 seconds, what is the way forward for Bantama NDC going into the 2024 election?
The way forward is simple. We don't have any choice rather than to vote for Ade Kojo Dapa, which is our PC. And we believe that now that Mahama is coming, Mahama is our next president. We believe that if Adekojo Dapa, Honorable, he also wins the seat, we'll see monumental project development here. Not when we have few weeks to the election that we bring development. That's all to tell the people of Bantama. Now, Ghana doesn't have any choice rather than to bring Mahama. If we want future of this country, we don't have any choice. Because if Bawumia is brought again, it means that whatever Akufo has done, he's going to continue on that. Now, dollar was 39 cedis. Me, I know why, because that time I bought my car. It was 39 cedis. 39, $1 is 39. 3 cedis, 90 pesos. But when 390 pesos, you said it was too this big. Mahama doesn't know anything about the economy, is fake, he doesn't do anything. But now it's 17 cedis. So it's up to the Ghanaians to choose between 390 pesos and 17 cedis.
But will you still bring it back to 3 cedis?
Definitely. Wow. Because if the economy is well structured, the dollar to cedi will definitely come down. And the cost of things also will come down. Now, let's look at what is happening in the Galamsey area. You give a birth to a child without one ear, without one eye, without a nose. So is this what Ghanaians want? Because Bawumia is coming to continue the same agenda. So, but Mahama is saying that he is coming to reset the country, to make us free. The importation will be totally free like never before.
Okay.
So we believe that Ghanaians don't have any other choice than to bring Mahama as our next president. He has already won. We bless him. He's our new president. We thank God for that.
Okay, so that's the Bantama NDC, the communication officer, and also the chairman. So we'll be touching briefly with the traders who are still engaged in trading activities. Bantama market is a very busy area. It's a market that draws a lot of people from other communities within the Kumasi metropolis who come here to trade. So when you come here, you see this is the entrance to the Bantama market, and what you find are tubers of yam, plantain, onions, and everything. So in the mornings like this, the Bantama market is very, 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 very busy. People are coming in to buy, people are coming in to sell, and it's a very busy market. People are trading, people are going about their normal duties. This onion seller, let me try and engage her to find out from her how business has been. I say,
I see any 10 and 5 cities.
Now, do you want to cost saying?
Kakra.
Ekotoaba. Muka abatuwa sen wahana.
Abatuwa de said do wa ukokromoti na de ko.
Na dear na obehweso de to abano ewo sa abatu ekotui.
Abatuwa de say de ohweso akwa de ohweso akwa akoto ne say nana do buy wa ma free education. Me ntimi ma me ba nko Kumasi girls enso me ba wie Kumasi girls free education nti no aboa me enti meto ama one na ho kafo nyina
na free education echi a edem bi na obehweso dey to aba.
Oh, apart from free education say first nsuo ta mitimi tenansuo na ja saa ma ebodum yenu ansa na makofi mete ohwima manfrum metenansuo na ja amansuo na da bi kura de meja me ma kura wa atafoa kosira na mbefae enti say nyamia ya adom na asanso boache aba ye koya maye a say nsuo tokura atam bia mepe na mekofi enti no aboa me de me nko ade aboa me kwa no nko akura aboa me enti mehwe de o mayeso na mato aba ma wo.
Okay, so she sells onions, garlic, and other items here. She's saying that the free education, she has been a beneficiary of the free education, and she is going to look at that as one policy that will influence her vote. And she's also going to look at the intervention that the current government has done at the Atafua Bridge which used to flood, and she is going to ensure that will also influence her vote. So at the Bantama market, people are talking about politics, though they are talking about their trading activities, but they talk about politics. Let's see one of the traders here to tell us about, okay, so she's declining, she doesn't want to talk to us. Tell us about the trading activities here, and they will tell us about their influence, or what is that one thing that will influence their vote. I'm about the back channel 1 TV.
Oh, Yago opportunity, and we were yesterday.
A Johnny Cosa.
Oh, Yago opportunity, Johnny dear. Say a reading. A chaddy, a mere, a true way, a television chaddy. Sit on the because again, I say go be a better. 18 year ban.
That's sorry, okay, say, and Chebiana Cotuaba.
Oh, about the Yago opportunity, a baby. Oh, see, about the baby, who's why I talk. You must have about the Manuanti, I said, you will be a say. Came a minkabi, Chawajin to a bar near who you or Babu, my near Travias and near one toy and near 1 out 3 years. Anyway, and wanted on men, a boy.
Why, Crado?
Oh, and quite young, what they want here. And quite young, what they want is what you're up for. So fun, no me and no fancy. The Benagin Pat a better. Yepekasa utu ekowura dem wa wo party a wo pɛ no awurade bɔ no wi a no de nyame ase that's we nya ntokwa we nya challenge we bia go bɔ si ni hina wie ya bro ni obi bɛko obi no be bibi se de yɛbɔ mpɛ sɛ wade me nkwane ahoden ɛno wa ne esi otu de apakwa no
ɛde enti na obeto aba afiwe mu
oh abza aba to de fitete ekwete brofo
ɛna me say ɛde no obegyina so
ɛde no megina so ne ma de bebrebe Anyama di bebre mi make say beja to about the bebre bi say free education bibi fi say kwan ye anyama nan onu say anyama nan free education kwan ye adwempa do man to kwa makuru o man to kwa mawiase asa so say anyama nan so na maka
na free education say na say boa
o me aboa me because me man go school. It's me na go school no. I do me ma me friend me. E dia sa ta so na me nyes kan fa ne nko. Ti me aboa me.
Na kwan no so te he.
Oh, kwan de bebrebe, kwan de me ti bi nka. Me ka se me ka kwa pa. So wo ya we na bebu sa me so me kire wo. Sa wo do bebrebe, kwan de bebrebe. Kwan de bebrebe, me ti bi nka. Kwan de bebrebe no waye. Akra road waye, Sunyai waye. North men you get Bantama area nyina ne hotutu nyina waye tapa waye e kwa de bebrebe e kwa se ka miti binka se se mo no miti binka nkron de waye se me ba ye driver ni e to obo be ka bi kire me okaka ko e post e kwa de kama e kwa de waye.
So that is one of the traders here. She sells plantain and she's talking about how business is going on. Like other traders here, she's talking about free education, a policy that has come to help her. She says some of her grandchildren are beneficiaries of that policy, and she speaks about improvement of roads within the Bantama constituency area and other parts of the country. And these are some of the factors that would influence her vote. She's anxious and she's ready to vote in this election, and she is also saying that she's going to vote obviously for the New Patriotic Party because of the policies they have initiated. We're billed also to speak to the MPP chairman for the constituency, the Bantama constituency. He was not able to make it for this conversation. But this has been the conversation. We've been engaging with some of the people. We've been engaging with the electorates. We've been engaging with constituents within the Bantama area. and specifically traders here at the Bantama market who are talking about economic issues, talking about developmental issues. We've been engaging with some assembly members and also the party representatives from the National Democratic Congress. And this has been your Election Bureau on Channel 1 TV. My name is Hafiz Tijani. We came to you from the Bantama market in the Bantama constituency.